Tracy Vincent.
And good evening tonight as we have our first doubleheader of the BreckLive season. The first game of our doubleheader tonight is the Breckenridge County Lady Tigers versus the Cloverport Lady Aces. Tonight I'm joined by my partner Simon Drain, also making his broadcasting debut.
Yep, this is first time on the broadcast and really looking forward to it.
He's been wanting to help us out on football, but he's busy working for the radio, so he volunteered for volleyball tonight. We had some technical difficulties, so that's why we are late getting on the broadcast, but the game has not started. It's about to start, but we couldn't give our pregame information or anything like that because we had some audio issues. But the starters tonight for the Lady Tigers are the same as they've been all season, with Tracy Denson as a libero, Audrey Whitworth, Riley Harding, Natalie Henning, Petra Burton, and Darian Flood. And Audrey Whitworth coming to serve for the first serve of the game. And an ace for Audrey Whitworth. Make it 1-0. The Tigers have swept the Aces both times they've met this season. Another serve, and that one has failed to return again by the Lady Aces. For any fans interested, after the game between the Tigers and the Aces, we will also be covering the Hancock and Meade County game to decide who the winner of this game will play in the district championship. And a kill for Petra Burton to make it 3-0. Another jump serve by Whitworth and another ace.
For 4-0 early lead for Breckenridge County.
If we keep going at this pace, I think it'll be a quick 3 sets. And that'll make it 5-0. And that will cancel the perfect game as Whitworth serves it over the gray line and make the score 5-1 with Alexis Hurst coming to serve. Set from Flood, hit from Burton, and a free ball coming. And under the net from Hurst. So it'll be 6-1 with senior Petra Burton coming to serve.
Number 18, Mary Drain, coming into the game for Breckenridge County for Tracy Denson.
So no libero in the game, and that's a beautiful serve for an ace from Burton. As Tracy Denson, the only Tiger tonight wearing the libero uniform, so with Mary Drain coming into the game, the Tigers are playing without a libero for the time being. Set from Flood. Free ball from Hurst. And a kill from Mary Drain. Be 8-1 with Petra Burton still serving. Received by Thurman. Set up by Flood. And a kill for Natalie Henning. Fans a little empty tonight still. Of course, Meade County and Hancock County both relatively empty. Breckenridge County has quite a few people here tonight, considering the series between Breckinridge County and Cloverport is 6-0 so far this season. I'm sure if it goes as expected and Breckinridge County plays Meade County in the championship Thursday night, Simon, I'm sure it'll be a packed house.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. But right now, this game is looking like another day at the office for the Breckinridge County Lady Tigers.
As it is now 10-2 with Darian Flood coming to serve. And barely squeaks in, and that'll be an ace for Flood. And a timeout by the Aces. Short timeout, and we'll take it with them. And we're back with 15 seconds remaining in the timeout period. Simon, we get a good point. With this game expecting to be a blowout, already 11-2 in the first set, it'll be interesting to see what Ms. Henning does regarding substitutions, if she will keep the starters and upperclassmen in for the majority of the game or and try to get it over early, or she'll try to squeeze in some of the younger kids that are dressed out for the district tournament and try to keep her legs fresh for Thursday night.
Yeah, if it was me, I would probably try to get some of the younger kids in, keep the upperclassmen fresh so come Thursday night they're ready to play and they're ready to get the younger kids some reps. So if something does happen and they need to come in, they'll be ready.
And I'm sure Thursday night, assuming we play Meade County, it should be a dogfight. Series tied 3-3 so far this season. With Meade County sweeping in Brandenburg and the Lady Tigers sweeping when we played down here in Harned. As another kill for Mary Drain will be 14-2 in the first set.
So like you said, for the Meade County and Breckinridge County series, if that is to happen, which I'm sure it will, it appears that whichever team has the home court advantage has won so far this year. So considering it being at Breckinridge County this time around, I think they seem to have the advantage.
And with 15-2 now, of course, Hancock County still has a 100% chance. 50-50 chance to win, pending the game later tonight. But Meade County has swept Hancock County both times they've played this year, both in Hawesville and in Brandenburg. So just going by the trend there, Simon. But of course, that game still has to be played. Can't win them on paper.
That is true.
16-2 now with Darian Flood still serving. Received by Thurman. And a little block there by Natalie Henning. You'll get an easy point for the Lady Tigers. Serve from Flood. And Lady Aces failed to get it over once again, so 7 points away now from the Lady Tigers, taking a demanding 1-0 lead. And another ace from Flood. Looks like some of the Lady Wave are starting to pile in now, trying to get a look at this Lady Tigers team, assuming that's who they're going to play Thursday night. Another serve from Flood, and that'll be another ace. I'm sorry, spoke too soon. And well recovered by the Lady Aces, and a free ball from Hurst to get it back over. But a kill from Natalie Henning will still give the Tigers the point. Sorry, I spoke too soon. I thought she hit it in the bleachers. And Lady Aces made a nice play getting it back on the other side. (21-2) now. For any Hancock County fans to note, Third Regional Sports Network will not be broadcasting the Hancock County game or games as if they win tonight, but you can tune into BreckLive, and we will be covering, as the host school, we will be covering every game that is played of the district tournament. So, and Breck County fans, we cannot cover the regional tournament, assuming we make it, due to it not being at Breck County. We can only cover home games for tournaments. So if you want to watch the Lady Tigers, either I'm not sure where the host school is this year as serve from Flood goes out. I'm not sure what the host school this year is, Simon, but you can make the trip down there to watch them in person, or there may be another streaming service that will provide those games. I haven't heard word on that. Received by Whitworth to Flood, and a kill from Madison Tall.
Right now, just looks like the Lady Tigers just laid back out there, having fun, but just like I said, just another day at the office, business as usual for them right now.
And 2 points away from a 25-3 victory in the first set. And miscued by the Tigers front row, make it 23-4 with Bailey Hurst, the senior, coming to serve. And the serve from Hurst will make the score 24-4. One more point by the Lady Tigers.
Patriot Burton coming in now for the Lady Tigers with Mary Drain
The
taking a seat.
serve by Denson is received and hit over in the same hit, and the Lady Tigers failed to hit it over the net, so it'll be 24-5 with Lindsey Thurman, another senior, coming to serve. A set from Flood to Whitworth, and that'll be a kill to end the first set. So the first set ends in a final score of 25-5. We'll take a short break and be right back. And we're back as the Tigers just now won the first set. So up 1-0 with the second set pending.
And for any of the viewers watching at home, be sure to vote on the poll on BreckLive. Which team do you think will win the District 11 championship between Cloverport, Meade County, Breckenridge County, and Hancock?
And a free ball from Whitworth is hitting to the net, so it'll be 1-0 lead for the Aces with Bailey Hurst coming to serve.
Cloverport taking their first lead of the game here early in the second set.
Set from Flood to Whitworth, and a kill for Whitworth will tie it at 1. And an ace from Whitworth. Make it 2-1.
Whitworth to serve again here.
Free ball from Hurst, received by Whitworth, and a set from Flood to Henning. And a little tap will get Natalie Henning a kill there. It'll be 3-1. And the close ball ruled out by the line judge will make it 4-1 with Whitworth still serving. For any viewers waiting for the Meade County and Hancock County game, we have received word that that game will still start close to 7:30. It's maybe 7:15, 7:10 at the earliest. So just depends on what the referees want to do, but that game won't start too early if this game ends up being another sweep. And a kill from Petra Burton. And Whitworth still serving. And an ace from Audrey Whitworth to make it 6-1.
Diving try by Hurst, but Breckenridge County still gets the point nonetheless to make it 7-1 in the second set.
And a serving miscue by Whitworth will make it 7-2 with Lindsey Thurman coming to serve. And I guess that's considered a kill by Petra Burton as it deflected off the net and one or two Cloverport players before it hit the ground, but nobody possessed it, so.
In the play before that, Becky Carmen entered the game for Petra Burton. Oh, never mind. She's still on the floor. But
I think she came in for Darian Flood,
yes.
And then Tracy Denson just now exited the game as well, I believe for Mary Drain. A free ball from Thurman will be received by Burton. Set from Harding. Received by Burton again. Set by Harding again. And this time from Mary Drain. Off the net. And the Aces can't get it over, so it'll be 10-2. And another timeout by Cloverport with an 8-point deficit, and we'll take a 1-minute break with them. And we're back as the Tigers lead 10-2 with Petra Burton still serving.
And still be sure to make sure you vote on our poll on BreckLive. We'll announce the winner of the poll after the third set of the second game between Hancock and Meade County.
A set from Harding to Drain, and a free ball from Drain. And the Aces failed to get it over, so it'll be 11-3 with Flood and Tall coming back into the game for Harding and Becca Carmen. I could be wrong, Simon, but I think Miss Henning has made some roster changes for the district tournament, as a lot of teams do. I think due to a couple of injuries to Caroline Lucas and Sydney Galloway, I believe she pulled Hannah Carter up to varsity. Just a freshman, so.
Yeah, Hannah Carter on the roster. She's the only current freshman right now on the roster for Breckenridge County.
And an ace will make it 13-3.
One thing is, it seems that Breckenridge County has the age advantage over Cloverport, as Breckenridge County has a pretty good amount of seniors compared to what the Lady Aces have, and looks like that experience is leading to a good performance for Breckenridge County right now.
As we've said before, Breckenridge County, a very senior-led team. On the opposite end, it looks like Cloverport only has 3 seniors, Lindsay Thurman, Liana Dupin, and Bailey Hurst. So, of course, also considering Cloverport has several less players, but definitely a different experience advantage there. Free ball from Hurst will go out and be 15-4. And a miscommunication by the Aces will give the Tigers an easy point there.
Natalie Henning coming to serve now for the Lady Tigers.
And an ace for Henning. Right as we talk about the experience on the Tigers side, right now in the game we have 5 seniors and a junior. So, and at the point to only 1 freshman on the roster, and another ace by Natalie Henning there as she gets a roll off the top of the net, be 18-4. And another ace by Henning. Of course, daughter of head coach Lisa Henning. Returned by the aces, and Audrey Whitworth laid out for it, but couldn't reach it off the tip by Madison Tall. And it looks like we have two sophomores entering the game now, as we have Megan Hinton and Ava Phillips coming in for Henning and Whitworth.
And Phillips makes an immediate effect as soon as she gets in the game, leading to another point for Breckenridge County to make it 20-5.
And Patriot Burton entering the game now for Mary Drain. As the free ball goes out, and Tracy Denson will serve again with a 21-5 lead for the Tigers.
Nice save by Hinton.
Free ball from Flood. Cannot be returned by the aces, and be 22-5. Ace by Denson.
Nice block.
A spike from Thurman, but blocked by Tall. A set from Flood. Another set from Flood, this time to Burton. And a kill for Patriot Burton would be 24-5. So with one more point, the Lady Tigers will be 1 point away from another sweep against Cloverport and ready to take on the winner of Hancock County and Meade County. And the free ball can't get it over the net, and the set will end 25-5 with Tigers leading 2-0 in the match now, and we'll take the set break with them. And we're back to start the third set as the Lady Tigers of Breckinridge County currently lead 2-0. And it will be their turn to serve first as senior Audrey Whitworth will take care of it. And a perfectly placed serve will lead to an ace by Whitworth and give the Tigers another early lead.
Some of the Meade County players are here waiting for the end of this game, but I'm sure scouting out there.
And a nice dig by Whitworth will lead to a free ball from Henning. You know, Simon, looks like some of the Meade County players are starting to get warmed up for their game, but I haven't seen any Hornets here, parents or players. So maybe gym may be a little empty if the Breckinridge County and Cloverport people clear out, and it's just the Meade County people here waiting on Hancock County. Of course, that game's not supposed to start till 7:30, but
It's always good to get there early, you know.
and especially in what's going to be a close championship game, you want to get as much exposure to the opposition as you can.
Mary Drain comes in for Tracy Denson.
And a miscue on a serve by Patriot Burton will tie it 2-2 in the third set.
And the freshman, Hannah Carter, making her first appearance in the game for Patriot Burton.
Serve received by Whitworth and a set from Flood to Henning. And a little tip over the net from Henning will give the Tigers a 3-2 lead with Darren Flood coming to serve. Received by Hurst, and a free ball from Hurst will lead to a set from Flood. And a spike off the net from Drain will lead to a 4 hits call. And once again, we're tied at 3.
The thing about Breck County is even if they make an error or mistake, they're all still all smiles regardless of what happens.
Of course, I'm sure if they were down 2-0, that probably wouldn't be the case. But
Yeah, I'm sure that'd be a different story if it was the other way around. But
fortunately, they're up 2-0, and they just now took the lead of the third set, 4-3. And Natalie Henning coming to serve. And a perfectly placed serve by Henning lands right on the line and will be an ace as nobody touched it. Another flat line drive serve from Henning. Will be another ace, and it'll be 6-3. And another ace from Henning. So Natalie Henning getting on a little serving roll here as the Tigers take a 7-3 lead, as nobody has touched her last 2 or 3 serves. Touch that one as it's received, and a free ball received by Whitworth, and a set from Flood back to Whitworth, and it'll be a kill from Audrey Whitworth. So it'll be 8-3 with Henning still serving. Hannah Carter dug that one out, but doesn't get it high enough as it hits her teammate Madison Tall in the face. It'll be 8-4 with Hurst coming to serve, and she hits that one barely out. And it'll be Libero Denson coming in for Drain, and Patriot Burton coming in to play front row for Hannah Carter.
Denson to serve here.
flat line drive serve will make it 10-4. Tigers have been doing that all season, Simon. I don't know if it's something Miss Henning teaches or it's just their natural serves, but they love those low line drive serves, and it leads to a lot of aces, but playing with fire there may not get it over the net. Free ball from Sermon. And a spike from Audrey Whitworth, and nobody's going to get in the way of that.
And the line drive spikes, that could just be, like you said, a coaching thing, or, I mean, could just be something they do on their own, but hey, it's not broke, don't fix it. And it looks like they're doing pretty good
has
right
been
now.
working tonight. They had a couple miscues in the sweep of Meade County, and of course they had a couple miscues when they got swept by Meade County down in Brandenburg as well, but clean so far tonight. I think that we only had one serve into the net. We have hit a couple out, but I think that we've only hit one into the net so far this game, into the third set. So another serve by Denson will be an ace, as nobody touched that one either. Another line drive serve will be another ace, as it's off the left hand of Lindsey Thurman. Be 14-4, as the Tigers are pulling away now. They were tied 3-3, and the Tigers have went on an 11-1 run, led by Tracy Denson serves, and she runs out of gas, as that one was almost to the Cloverport bench. It'll be 14-5 with the aces coming to serve. Serve received by Whitworth, set from Flood to Burton, and perfect spike there, lands on the line or very close to it, and the Tigers will take the serve right back as we've got some substitutions into the game.
Becca Carmen, Riley Harding, and Megan Hinton coming in for Tull, Flood, and Henning. Harding coming to serve now for Breckenridge County. 15-5 lead.
And
make that
ace,
16-5.
Another ace from the Tigers. Be 16-5 here in the third set. Couldn't get that one to sink enough, as it goes out the back line. And it'll make the score 16-6. With Dupin coming to serve. Jump serve from Dupin, received by Burton. And a set from Harding. And it rolled off the fingertips of sophomore Megan Hinton. And that's what we're talking about. We talked about earlier the substitutions, Simon. Looks like she waited till the third set, but Lisa Henning has some younger kids in here. She had Hannah Carter in here earlier, and she's got both Megan Hinton and Becca Carmen in here now, trying to get them some varsity exposure, because there's not these seniors this year aren't coming back next year, so trying to get the younger kids as much experience as they can, because our team next year is going to be a lot different.
Yeah, and like you said, this is a very senior-led team, and it's better to get as much in-game exposure as you can for these underclassmen that next year, whenever they're not going to have the seniors. It's going to be, like you said, a lot different team and a lot different look for this Lady Tiger squad.
And line drive serve fails to get over the net by Whitworth, and it'll be 17-8 with her serving. And that one will go out into the Breckinridge County student section. It'll be 18-8 with Petra Burton coming to serve as Mary Drain enters the game for libero Tracy Denson. returned on the first hit from Cloverport, and Becca Carmen will get a kill. I don't know if that's her first varsity kill, but it's a varsity kill nonetheless. And Petra Burton will still serve with the 19-8 lead by the Tigers. Miscommunication by the Aces will make the score 20-8. And a serving miscue from Burton will make the score 20-9 with Lindsey Thurman coming to serve for the Lady Aces. And freshman Hannah Carter coming in to play back row for Petra Burton now. Received by Whitworth and set by Harding to drain, and the spike goes out the back line. It'll be 20-10 with Darian Floyd coming in for Carmen now. Received by Carter and a kill by Hannon. Serve well received by the freshman Hannah Carter. And it'll be 21-10 with Flood newly entered in the game coming to serve.
And Tall coming in the game now for the Lady Tigers for Harding coming to the bench.
And that'll be an ace for Flood as the Tigers are 3 points away from another sweep. And a kill from Madison Tall make the score 23-10 now with Flood still serving. And serve from Flood goes out the back line, and it'll be 23-11. Serve from Cloverport dug out by Carter. Hit over by Tall and returned into the net by the Aces. And Tigers are 1 point away from going to the district championship for yet another year.
Natalie Henning serving, looking to end it. Send them to the district championship. It's the winner of Meade versus Hancock. That's going to do it.
Hit into the net. And that'll be the ball game with the third set ending with a final score of 25-11.
Resounding 3-0 sweep for Breckenridge County Lady Tigers.
I'm sorry, folks. We had an issue with the audio, but we will keep the feed live between games. It is 6:22 Central Time now, so it'll be a while before that game starts, probably just a little bit less than an hour. So I don't even think any Hornets are here yet still. So it'll be a little while, so we won't have audio during the majority of that period. We'll have time to get on and do a pregame of the Lady Wave and Lady Hornets, but that will still be a while away. So Breckenridge County sweeps the Cloverport Aces for the final time this season, as that was their last match of their season. And the Tigers will face the winner of Hancock and Meade County. That will be brought to you shortly. We'll be back in a little bit. And welcome back to Tiger Arena as we are here to broadcast the second event of the evening between the Meade County Lady Wave and the Hancock County Lady Hornets. We did not get a starters confirmation from either team, so we'll wait to see who takes the floor and we'll announce the starters. Looks like for Meade County, it's going to be Shelby Smith, Erica Jewell, Maggie Quinn, and Joey Sonner will be the libero. We're missing a few names on the roster. I knew the roster was a little short.
And for Hancock County, we have Kennedy Desper, Emma Hurst, Caressa Ballard, Brooke Toller, and Sydney Kennedy.
And Meade County will get the first point of the game on the kill by Ann Rogers. And after that point, Katie Stout and Ella Gagel will enter the game for Maggie Quinn and Claire Rogers. And the serve by Stout will be received and hit back over. Set from Gagel to Rogers. And another kill from Ann Rogers off the tip by the front row of the Hornets. And it'll be a 2-0 lead for Meade County with Stout still serving. Free ball coming and failed to get over the net, so it'll be 3-0 Lady Wave. And the spike blocked by Ella Gagel. And it'll be a 4-0 lead for Meade County.
Yeah, my co-host, Jared Horner, predicted that this game would go pretty similarly to the Cloverport Breckenridge County affair that ended pretty quickly after 3 sets. So if this one will have the same result, we'll be seeing Meade County in the district championship against our Breckenridge County Lady Tigers on Thursday.
And with that, Hancock County will get their first point of the game, and it'll be a 4-1 lead for the Lady Wave. And their serve was shoot by Sonner, and a free ball from Jewell. And that spike goes out. And appeared it was tipped by the front row of the Lady Wave. So it'll be a 4-2 lead for Meade County.
And Sydney Kennedy with the jump serve for the Lady Hornets.
Set from Gagel to Rogers, and another kill for Ann Rogers will give the Lady Wave a 5-2 lead here in the first set. Looks like Reagan Cupper will now enter the game for Erica Jewell. And an ace from Ann Rogers will give the Lady Wave a 6-2 lead. And another serve from Rogers. Will get a tip over the front row of the Lady Wave, but dug out by Stout. And that serve blocked by Smith, but tipped over the front row and out of the reach of a diving Stout. So it'll be a 6-3 lead for the Lady Wave with Hancock coming to serve.
Number 26, Kennedy Desper, serving again.
Received by Stout and set from Gagel to Cupper. Another set from Gagel to Smith, and that one blocked by the front row of the Hornets.
Nice play by number 13, Carissa Ballard, to make it 4-6 in favor of the Lady Green Wave.
Ella Gagel had it on the first block, but couldn't hit it again, so it'll be 6-4 with the Hornets coming to serve again. It looks like we'll take a time for Ella Gagel to tie her shoe.
Coming up here, number 26, Kennedy Desper, going to serve again here for the Lady Hornets.
Serve received by Sonner, and a nice little push from Ella Gagel will give the Lady Wave a 7-4 lead. Looks like Shelby Smith will exit the game. And Catherine Winters will come in.
Good attempt by Carissa Ballard, but it hits the top of the little thing there.
Checkered pole. And a spike from the back row.
Sydney Kennedy with a good spike there to make it 5-8. And
Kennedy with a kill over the top of the head of Stout, and the Lady Wave will lead 8-5 now.
Number 10, Ashlyn Madden, coming in for number 22, Sophia Reed.
Rogers wisely lets that one go overhead as just out. Looks like Rogers will come in to play front row for Katie Stout, and Maggie Quinn will come in to serve for Ella Gagel. Received by Rogers to Quinn, and a kill for Clara Rogers, and that's what she's been doing all season on that right side with that powerful left hand. And she will give the Lady Wave a 10-5 lead. Another serve by Quinn, received by the libero. And a free ball from Rogers. And a push over the outstretched arms of Rogers and Winters.
Carissa Ballard there, the great play for the Lady Hornets.
It'll make the score 10-6 in favor of the Lady Wave.
Ballard serve into the net, giving the ball back to the Lady Waves.
Serve from Jewel. And it looks like one of the Hornets went into the net. Not sure what the call was, but it'll be a point for the Lady Wave with Jewel coming to serve again. Set from Quinn, back to Rogers.
Sydney Kennedy, the spike attempt, hits it right back into the net. Get the ball back to the Lady Waves.
13-6, and Hancock County will call its first timeout of the match. And with Erica Jewell coming to serve, we'll be right back. And it looks like we're going to start this a little bit early as both teams are ready with still 24 seconds left on the timeout clock. So Erica Jewell leads us off with a serve, and a hit from the back row is received by Jewell, and a little push from Maggie Quinn will put it back on the Hancock County side.
Nice spike there from Sydney Kennedy, but
And
County still gets it, and the miscommunication from Hancock County leads to another Lady Wave point.
hit from Ann Rogers landed in no man's land and make the score 14-6 with Jewell still serving. That'll be an ace for Erica Jewell, the senior. Be 15-6 still in the first set. Set from Quinn back to Rogers, and with the left hand she pushes it over.
Great spike by number 21, Sydney Kennedy.
And the miscommunication between seniors Jolie Sonner and Erica Jewell will give Hancock County their 7th point of the set.
And Kennedy Desper will come in for the Lady Hornets with Brooke Toller serving.
Set from Quinn to Rogers. Hancock County couldn't recover off the block, and Shelby Smith will come in to play middle now for libero Joey Sonner. And that'll be an ace for Catherine Winters. She lines up all the way to the left side, Simon. You don't see that every day, but got her an ace there, right in that back corner.
Maybe it comes back to bite of theirs. The ball goes into the net, giving it back to the Lady Hornets.
Just a different angle.
Yeah.
But she gets that one to the net, and it'll be 17-8.
Sophomore Sophia Reed here to serve for Hancock County.
Received by Ann Rogers, and a set from Quinn to Clara Rogers. That'll be another kill for Clara Rogers. It'll be 18-8. And Ella Gagel will come in for the other setter, Maggie Quinn. So Todd Saber switching out the setters here with sophomore Clara Rogers coming to serve. Blocked by Ella Gagel, but it's still alive. And a free ball from Rogers gets it back to Hancock County.
Kind of like we discussed a little bit in the Breckenridge County and Cloverport game, Hancock County doesn't have a lot of senior prowess, so to speak, on their end of the court. So it'll be interesting to see how the more experienced, Meade County team can
hit the antenna off a Meade County player. I couldn't tell who that was. Maybe Gagel, but Katie Stout will come in to play back row for Clara Rogers now after her 2 kills.
But yeah, how the more experienced Meade County team can take advantage of that experience.
I believe Meade County has 5 seniors. I could be wrong about that, but it's like Jewell, Sonner, Gagel, Rogers, and Stout.
Compared to the 3 with Hurst, Ballard, and Kennedy for Lady Hornets.
And that'll be a kill for Ann Rogers off the tip. And right after that kill, Ann Rogers will come to serve. It's like another timeout called by Hancock County. So with Meade County leading 20-9 in the first set, we'll take a break with them. And with Meade County leading 20-9, we'll kick it kicked off again with a serve from Ann Rogers. And that one dug out by Rogers, and a free ball coming from Cupper. Miscommunication between Gagel and Stout lets the ball go under the net, and Meade County now has a 20-10 lead.
Meade desperate entering the game back for Brooke Toller.
Set from Gagel to Smith, and Smith with a little two-hand push. And
Sophia Reed hits it out there for Hancock County.
over the head of Stout, and it'll be a 21-10 lead
As
for the Lady Wave.
Desper comes in and comes right back out for Brooke Toller.
It'll be senior libero Jolie Saunders serving for the Lady Wave now. As the set from the Hornets goes under the net, and Saunders will come to serve again. Free ball from Hancock County leads to a set from Gagel back to Cupper. And an excellent block by the Hancock County front row. Another set from Gagel to Cupper. And Cupper will get the kill on that one.
That was Lauren Kellens with the great block from Hancock County. And Sophia Reed lays out for it there, but was unsuccessful in her attempt.
Another serve from Sonner. And a hit from the back row. Set from Gagel to free from Winters.
Kennedy.
Received by Stout to Gagel, back to Cupper. And off the net. And a push over Gagel, but Stout's there to recover. And a hit from the back row.
Nice little play there by Carissa Ballard.
A little teardrop over the head of the middle Winters and out of the outstretched arms of Stout. It'll be 23-11.
Emma Hurst to serve now for the Lady Hornets.
From Gagel back to Cupper again. And excellent spike there from Reagan Cupper will get the sophomore a kill. And the Lady Wave 1 point away from taking a 1-0 lead here in the second match of tonight's contests. Set from Gagel. And with that ball being hit to the net, Meade County will win the first set 25-11. And we will take a quick break and be right back. And we're back to start the second set of the second match of the night. And it looks like Meade County will be first to serve. And it looks like it'll be the senior Katie Stout to lead us off here in the second set. Be an ace from Stout to start the second set.
Hurst lays out for it, but to no avail.
Another serve from Stout.
Nice little push there from Ballard to tie it up for the second set.
Off the hands of a diving and Rogers, and make the score 1-1.
And for Hancock County, Desper comes in, Desper comes out for Lauren Kellums.
And that'll be a kill for Shelby Smith on a little push. Serve from Rogers. Set from Gagel. And it'll be 2-2 now with Hancock coming to serve. Serve received from Stout and a set from Gagel will lead to a hit from Rogers from the back row.
Nice spike there from Ballard. The spike here from her. It's good to put Hancock County up 3-2. It's the Lady Wave.
From Stout. Ella Gagel hits it over, and a set from Gagel. And that one blocked, but another chance from Cupper. And that'll be a kill for Reagan Cupper, the sophomore. It'll be 3-3 with the libero, Jolie Saunders, coming to serve. Set from Gagel, or push from Gagel, I'm sorry, and that'll end the volley, and Meade County will take a 5-3 lead in the second set. And as we noted earlier, Meade County has swept Hancock County both times they've played, both in Hawesville and at Brandenburg, so Meade County trying to sweep them from the third time this year and advance the championship to play the Lady Tigers. That'll be a kill for Reagan Cupper.
I admire, regardless of the win or loss, I admire the effort from the Lady Hornets. Many would say they were the underdog coming into this game, but they are leaving it all out there on the floor right now, which is something you got to respect regardless of who you're a fan for.
And a nice tip from Ayla Gagel will give the Lady Wave her 7th point of the set with Saunders still serving. Set from Gagel, and Bethany Craycroft, newly entered in the game, will hit it over for the Lady Wave, and a set from Gagel back to Cupper. Free received by Stout to Gagel.
Kellums now spikes it over.
From Gagel to Cupper, and that'll be 4. So Meade County taking the 8-3 lead, and the libero Joey Saunders still serving, or 9-3 now. I'm sorry.
It was a great little rally there between the two teams.
Good volley by both teams. Saunders' service received by the Hornets, and a set from Gagel to Craycroft. And a push. Another good volley, Simon, from Saunders over the net. That's 4 by the Lady Wave, but a good volley. Good volley by both teams, and it'll be 9-4 now. The sophomore Bethany Craycroft getting some varsity action. I'm sorry, she's a junior. Junior Bethany Craycroft getting some varsity action tonight. She didn't have a whole lot throughout the regular season. She did get in occasionally, but Todd Saylor getting her in here in the district tournament. Similar to what we saw moved by Lisa Henning, getting some of the underclassmen in the Breck game.
Great spike there by Caressa Ballard. I really do like this Hancock County team. I feel like this is, although the last 2 games they played were sweeps, this is still a fairly competitive game, I feel like, and the effort by Hancock County is pretty astounding as Caressa Ballard serves it out of bounds.
Yeah, only a 5-point lead for the Lady Wave so far into this second set, and the first set was even close for the first several points, and Lady Wave kind of drove away with the lead, but Hancock County surprising some people tonight. And their sets tonight are a lot closer than they maybe were in the regular season. And that'll be a kill for Claire Rogers, and Meade County take a 11-5 lead with Maggie Quinn still serving.
And as you said, that the game was a lot closer than it was in the regular season. That shows that Hancock County is kind of regrouped from their losses, even though they are currently down right now. But like you said, it was a lot closer, so they learned, they regrouped, and they're trying to get a win this time.
And that'll be an ace for Maggie Quinn, and it'll be 12-5 now. And that'll be a timeout from Hancock County again. So 12-5 here in the second set, and we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back. And we're back to resume play after the Hornets' first timeout of the second set. And Maggie Quinn still serving for the Lady Wave if they went on a little mini run here. And that spike attempt into the net, so it'll be 13-5 now. Serve received by the libero, and a free ball received by Rogers, and spiked by Claire Rogers goes off the side of her hand and into the net. It'll be 13-6 now. Received by Sonner to Quinn to Craycroft. And the Lady Hornets get it back over. Set from the libero Sonner, and that'll be a kill for Reagan Cupper, the sophomore. And right after she gets that kill, it'll be Erica Jewell to enter the game for Cupper. And looks like it'll be Jewell to serve now. Miscommunication by the Hornets will give the Lady Wave a 15-6 lead.
Right as this game is starting to get a little bit closer, the Lady Wave are starting to pull away.
Much like they did in the first set. Set from Quinn. And I don't know if Rogers meant to do that, but it'll be officially a kill.
Wave take a double-digit lead now in the second set.
Set from Quinn back to Rogers, and a two-hand push will get them another point. It'll be 17-6 now. And it looks like Hancock County will already take their second timeout of the second set. So the score is 17-6 in favor of the Lady Wave. Hancock County's out of both of their timeouts, and we'll take a timeout with them. And we're back as Meade County has a 17-6 lead over the Hornets of Hancock County, and Erica Jewell will serve out of the timeout. And a good block by Bethany Craycroft, but off her hands and out of the arms of Clara Rogers, and it'll be 17-7 now. Received by Jewell to Quinn, back to Rogers.
Hurst hits it over.
Jewell to Quinn again, but the block mishandled by the Hornets, and I think that'll be a kill for Ann Rogers, I'm sorry. And it'll be the junior Bethany Craycroft to serve now. And that'll be an ace for Bethany Craycroft. Make the score 19-7.
Sophia Reed enters the game for Ireland Kennedy.
And it looks like Shelby Smith entered the game for Reagan Cupper. Another ace by Bethany Craycroft will give the Lady Wave a 21-7 lead. And much like the first set, the Lady Hornets hung with them for the first several points, but Lady Waves just running away with it. And a back row push from the Lady Hornets will lead to a kill by Claire Rogers.
Right in between Reed and Tyler there for the Lady Hornets. Back to the Lady Wave. 3 points to go to end the set. Ballard gets it over now.
Set from Quinn back to Rogers off the top of the net. And that lands in no man's land right in front of Ann Rogers, and it'll make us. I'm sorry, I guess that hit the antenna. I didn't get a signal from the referees, but Bethany Craycroft is still serving, so it'll be 23-7 now.
Ballard comes out for the Lady Hornets, and Lily Lindauer making her first appearance in the game, the freshman.
Push from Maggie Quinn. And a block by Shelby Smith. And the Lady Wave are 1 point away from winning the second set. From Jewel. And a nice dig from Bethany Craycroft. Another dig from Bethany Craycroft. But
Nice
the
volley
good volley ends. I think Maggie Quinn and Ella Jewell got tripped up a little bit, but Bethany Craycroft getting a round of applause from her teammates and the Meade County parents after she played a nice round after having some limited varsity action this season.
It's always a good way to get some more playing time is just leave it all on the floor. Meade County is going to take the second set.
A score of 25-8, and about 3 minutes. We'll be right back to bring you the third and possibly final set if Meade County can win that one as well. We'll be right back. And we're back to begin the third set, as maybe a little miscommunication with substitutions with Meade County. Maybe I think the referees trying to get some numbers from head coach Todd Saylor, but I think Simon's got some poll results for us that we brought to you in the first game.
And yes, the poll, for our poll, Breckenridge County dominated the poll with 85% of the vote. You may call that a little bit of bias. I just think that, I think Breckenridge County got the best chance of winning. I think they are the best team left still in, with them eliminating Cloverport tonight. And by the looks of it, they'll be facing Meade County, but you never know. Anything could happen. A comeback from Hancock could occur, but I think Breckenridge County is the best team left, and I think the poll results were pretty accurate.
Back row set from Sonner. And a block from Shelby Smith will get Lay Wave at the first point of the third set, and it'll be Stout coming in for Rogers and Gagel coming in for her other setter, Maggie Quinn. And a serve from Stout. Returned by a free ball from the libero of the Hornets. And another kill for Ann Rogers. Give Lay Wave a 2-0 lead here in the third set.
Something to note is very many of the Breckenridge County players are watching this game to see who their opponent will be. They're scouting, and they're ready. I know come Thursday they're going to be on their A game, but I guess we'll just hope their opponent will be as well, because they're going to bring it.
At another point, I think that was Ann Rogers who got that point for Lady Wave, but it'll be Stout serving again as Meade County takes a 3-0 lead. And a back row hit by the libero goes into the net, and it'll be 4-0 in favor of the Lady Wave. Another block by Shelby Smith. That'll be her second block point of the third set already, and it'll give the Lady Wave a 5-0 lead. A set from Gagel. Four hits, I believe, by the Hornets. And Stout still serving with a 6-0 lead. Set from Gagel turns into a push from Gagel. And I'm not a volleyball official, Simon. I thought that was a carry. One of the Hornets, but they get the point, and it'll be 6-1.
Yeah, number 21, Sydney Kennedy, hit that over. Now she's going to serve, but I mean, I guess the refs saw it how they saw it, and it is what it is, I guess. Jump serve now by Kennedy.
And a back row hit to Sonner, set up from Jewell.
Nice block there by Kennedy Desper.
I'm not sure if, I think Ann Rogers went under the net there. I think that's why the point was awarded to Hancock County, but it's 6-2 now. And another set from Gagel, back to Rogers. And a free ball coming. Sorry, back row hit.
Ballard.
From Erica Jewell.
Back to Ballard. That's in.
And over the head of Katie Stout and into this near corner. And it'll be 6-3 now. As the Hornets got down 6-0 early, but mounting a small comeback here. And within 3 points.
Another serve by Kennedy. Doing good so far.
Received by Stout. A set from Gagel and a back row hit from libero Sonner. And that'll be a point for Meade County.
Nice try by Ballard there, but it was not enough.
Ella Gagel chose to hit that one over instead of set it, but it works out as Hancock County spikes it out of bounds, and it'll be 8-3 now.
A little bit too hard there by Ballard.
Back row hit.
Nice little spike there by Kennedy. Make it 4-8 in favor of the Lady Waves.
Received by the libero Sonner to Gagel to Cupper, who we entered in the game.
Ballard hits it over now.
From Gagel back to Cupper off the top of the net.
Light little hit there up over the net by Ballard.
And that'll be a kill for Shelby Smith. And the junior is having herself a nice third set as Todd Saylor rewards her with a little breather, and Catherine Winters will come into the game.
And Toller's going to come in for Desper for the Lady Hornets. Ballard now.
From Gagel to Cupper again, off the top of the net again. And a miscommunication by the Hornets.
That's why you got to call it out, you know. So those little errors and things like that, I mean, little errors like that could cost you a game. So that's why you always got to be sure you're calling it out, regardless if you think you got it or somebody else does or not.
Set from Gagel to Winters. And that'll be a kill for Catherine Winters as it rolls over the top of the net. Barely in front of the front row of defense for the Hornets. And right on cue, Hancock County will call their first timeout of the third set with Meade County with an 11-4 lead. And we'll take it with them. Sorry for the delay getting back to you out of the timeout, but set from Ella Gagel to Reagan Cupper, and a good volley to come out of the timeout from Hancock County.
Nice little spike there by Kellums to give Hancock County point number 5 of the third set.
And Rogers tried to dig that one out, but couldn't get enough lift on it, and just a little too low for her Meade County teammates to recover.
Number 8, Emma Hurst with the serve, and right into the net.
Looks like it'll be senior setter Ella Gagel come to serve with Claire Rogers replacing Katie Stout on that front row.
And Emma Hurst is going to come out for Haley Garrison, going to make her first appearance of the night for the Lady Hornets.
Lose control on that hit, and I'll make the score 13-5. Ella Giggle almost got that one over the top of the net, but it rolls in favor of the Hornets, and it'll make the score 13-6. Received by Sonner, and a set from Maggie Quinn to the back row.
Little spike by Kennedy there.
From Quinn to Cupper, and that one barely in, and a nice kill from Reagan Cupper. And the sophomore's having herself a nice night here. And she comes out of the game, and her replacement, Erica Jewell, will come to serve. A nice kill by Claire Rogers. And we were talking earlier, Simon, we were talking about how the Lady Tigers would look a lot different next year, and obviously Meade County will too with those 5 seniors, but you got to think a lot of non-seniors from Meade County are having a nice night on that front row. And I know you have some seniors in the back row with Sonner, Stout, and Jewell, but Claire Rogers is having a nice night tonight, and Shelby Smith's only a junior, and Reagan Cupper is only a junior, and Bethany Craycroft's Bethany Craycroft's a junior, and Reagan Cupper's only a sophomore. So back row may look a little different next year for the Lady Wave, but I think the front row is going to stand solid for next year or two from Lady Wave and Todd Saylor.
And I couldn't have said it better myself, as the Lady Hornets take another timeout.
And Lady Hornets take their second and final timeout of the third set. So Todd Saylor and his Lady Wave are 9 points away from sweeping the Lady Hornets again and facing the Lady Tigers of Breckinridge County in the district championship on Thursday night. We'll take a quick break and be right back. And we're back as senior Erica Jewell is coming to serve for Meade County, as her and her club will have a 16-6 lead here in the third set, and likely the final unless Hancock County can mount a comeback. A nice spike from the outside of the Lady Hornets will get them a point and cut the deficit to 9.
And Desper's going to come in for Kellums, as Toller's going to serve.
From Quinn to Winters.
Toller to Ballard. Kennedy miscues it.
And it'll be the junior Catherine Winters coming to serve, and she goes back to that far corner. And it'll be an ace for Cat Winters.
But I guess something about that back corner works for her.
Set from Quinn to Claire Rogers, as Rogers collided with a Lady Hornet under the net, but they call the net infraction on Rogers. I think she was a little bit on the far side, and that'll make the score 18-8.
Reed is going to come in now for Madden for the Lady Hornets, and Reed will serve. 18-8 in favor of the Lady Waves. Reed will serve into the net to make it 19-8 in favor of the Lady Wave.
And it'll be sophomore Claire Rogers coming to serve now. think Todd Saylor switched his setters again as Ella Gagel, re-enters the game. And that'll be an ace for Claire Rogers. We make the score 20-8.
Kennedy hits it over.
Set from Gagel.
Back to Kennedy.
Another set from Gagel. Back to Rogers. And hit over by Shelby Smith.
Ballard. Kennedy again. Out of bounds. Favor. Never mind.
I didn't think that ball was tipped, but the official on the pedestal thought it was. So Katie Stout will come into the game to replace Claire Rogers to play back row.
Kennedy to serve. Nice jump serve. Collar. Ballard right into the net. 21-9. 4 more. The Lady Waves to advance to the district championship against the Lady Tigers.
And short of a Hancock County comeback, it looks like it'll be Meade County and Breckenridge County for playing for the 11th District Championship on Thursday night at 6 Central. For Meade County fans, that'd be 7 your time. And then both those teams, regardless, that'll be a kill for Reagan Cupper. Regardless of the outcome of that game, both teams will play in the regional tournament for the 3rd region. I believe that draw to see game times and opponents will be Saturday morning, and then the tournament will start on the following Monday. So 1 week from the day, the 3rd region tournament will start. And if Meade County can score 3 more points here, then they will be joining Breckenridge County in the 3rd region tournament.
But Jared, if a potential Meade County Breckenridge County matchup was to occur, which is looking like it will, who do you have your money on in that potential matchup?
It's going to be close, Simon. As we said, the series is tied so far this season 3-3, with both teams having a sweep under their belt. So it's going to be a tight matchup. It'll be interesting to see. We saw, as we mentioned earlier with Miss Henning, both teams kind of put in some subs tonight that they didn't play too much in the regular season. We saw it from Meade County with Bethany Craycroft and Kat Winters, and for Breckenridge County we had the freshman Hannah Carter and junior Becca Carmen. So both teams should be relatively fresh. They're upperclassmen at least. So it should be a good and competitive night.
Yeah, and I think since they rested a lot of the both teams should be relatively rested. I think they're both going to play their best cards they got, and I think it'll definitely be a close, competitive game.
And I do like what we've done this year, spreading the games out, playing both semifinals on Monday and then the championship on Thursday, as opposed to having both games on Wednesday and then both teams having to come back tomorrow night to play the championship. I like what they've done this year, spreading the games out a little bit and giving the girls a little break.
It's going to make it 24-11 and 1 more point for the Lady Wave.
And it looks like Claire Rogers is going to come back in for maybe the final point of the game, replacing Katie Stout. And it'll be the senior Ella Gagel to serve, attempt to end it. And for the second time tonight, Ella Gagel hits it right off the top of the net, and she'll be replaced by Maggie Quinn. 24-12 now.
Caressa Ballard trying to keep their season alive here for serve from Hancock County.
A back row hit from Rogers. set from Quinn to Clara Rogers. Quinn to Cupper. Blocked. And Quinn to Cupper, a push.
And it's over.
The hit from Hancock County fails to get over the net, and the final score will be 25-12 as the Lady Wave will meet up with Breckinridge County in the district championship on Thursday night. Once again, that'll be at 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. BreckLive will have that on broadcast, or it is $5 admission if anyone wants to come in person. And then we will get the results of the draw Saturday morning to see who each of those teams will play in the third region tournament starting the following Monday. So after 2 good games tonight, for Jared Harnett and Simon Drain, signing off. Thanks for watching.